Hey folks, Eddie from Totally Wired Guitars here, and today we are going to be taking a look at my new favorite premium Mustang-style bridge. This comes from Offset Guitars UK and is called the Offset Bridge. We're going to be taking a look at this nickel-plated saddle variant. I'm going to be going through the unboxing and giving my thoughts on how it plays after the installation. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. We're going to cover all of the various features and I'm going to give you my initial impressions of this bridge. So kick back, grab yourself a drink or a snack, and let's get into it. I'm very excited for this. Jack was nice enough to send one of these to me to try out. And so it's going to be going on this build here. Open this bad boy up. Nice packaging. Ooh, look at that. Oh, and we even got 2 picks. A nice little touch. Little satchel here. And then where are these here? Fasinando. All right, let's take a look. First, in the smaller bag here, he includes some little bushings in case you do not want your bridge to rock. Very cool. He includes the 2 Allen keys that you are going to need to adjust it. That's a really nice touch that he includes those from the get-go. And we've got inside of the other satchel here the actual bridge. And boy, that thing looks like pure class, and it's going to look great on this particular build here, which is going to have almost all vintage parts. I cannot wait to have this installed and try this out. So there are no thimbles included, but you've got also the business card with the eBay and Reverb store QR codes to get there easily. And I'm going to assume that this is probably the installation instructions. So it shows here option number 1, option number 2. So you can either have it be, rocked without the little rivet pieces, or you can rock them with. Very, very cool. Very excited. And here it is. And it looks frigging awesome on this guitar. I've got it set up for rocking. I had contemplated using those little nylon inserts, but I like and prefer a rocking bridge. I find the tremolo experience just a lot more dynamic when you leave the bridge rocking. And yeah, this thing, as I said before, is pure class. Undoubtedly one of my new favorite budget-friendly Mustang-style bridges. This one here has 7¼ inch radius. They also offer 9.5 inch radius, as well as nickel-plated brass saddles. They also have just the raw brass saddles available. This bridge features 52.5mm string spacing, which helps keep the outer E strings from slipping off the edge of the fretboard. It also features offset intonation screws, which make intonating a hell of a whole lot easier when you're not fighting to get the strings out of the way. It is a symmetrical design, so it can be rocked in reverse, as Mustang players often do, especially because of how close the bridge is to that dynamic vibrato. And you may have noticed these little grooves that are on both sides of the bridge base, and those are there specifically for guitars that have a really steep break angle behind the bridge, such as, again, your dynamic vibrato loaded Mustangs, or even some of your more modern offsets that have the tremolo moved up closer to the bridge. A lot of the times on those kinds of guitars, you will have such a steep break angle on those strings that the strings will actually rub up against the edge of the bridge base, or sometimes even the screws. And so having those little grooves there helps to facilitate the string gliding through really easily and smoothly, and will prevent any kind of tuning stability issues that you might have otherwise. This bridge also features removable dust caps, which help to keep dust and debris from getting into your bridge height adjustment screws. Also has the added aesthetic benefit, in my opinion, because it looks a lot like those welded on rivets that were featured on actual 60s Mustang bridges. All of these set screws and intonation screws on this thing are milled to nice and tight tolerances. No rattles or buzzing or anything on this bridge that I can speak of. As far as compatibility goes, I have tested on this particular custom build this bridge with AVRI thimbles, with mastery thimbles, with newer and older Japanese thimbles, Squier thimbles, as well as even the Vintera 60s thimbles, which are noticeably narrower than most thimbles and have been a problem for installing a lot of premium style bridges. So it works with all of those because the bridge posts themselves are narrow enough that you do not end up having any issues with compatibility. Additionally, I really just dig the fact that this bridge is readily available from offsetguitarsuk.com without an insane wait time, unlike some of the other premium Mustang style bridges coming out of the UK that have wait times of 40 plus weeks in some instances, which is just nutty. And on top of that, this thing is only 89 British pounds or 118 US dollars. So a really affordable option as far as premium bridges go. Overall, I've had a really positive experience and first impression of this bridge in my test so far. The guitar resonates and rings out beautifully with this bridge. I love the brass saddles. They've got a nice warmth to them that is different from the more common steel saddles that you will find on other bridges. The V-shaped grooves on this thing help to maintain tuning stability overall, and I again have not had any issues with any kind of rattles or buzzing with this. Overall, I'm just super stoked that Offset Guitars UK has brought this kind of bridge to market, especially because a lot of folks really like this traditional Mustang bridge look. It's just the classic aesthetic. People don't want bridges sometimes that look a little too modern, and they want to keep that original look of their guitars. And so I think that fits that bill. And I am not going to be doing a demo of it today because I wanted to have that be part of the whole build process of this custom Belinda Stang, but I just wanted to share my initial thoughts of this bridge. I want to thank Jack again for sending this to me for review. If you are in the market for a classically designed offset bridge with smart features that help address the most common issues that plague traditional or vintage Mustang bridges, then look no further than the offset bridge from Offset Guitars UK. I highly recommend it. Anyway, I hope that was helpful for you, especially if you've been on the hunt for the perfect offset bridge for your Jazzmaster, Jaguar, Mustang, Bass 6, or what have you. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell for new videos as soon as they drop. And don't forget to follow Totally Wired Guitars for more offset guitars modding tips.